Well, let's get this thing started here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take this garlic, we're gonna put it in a blender, we're gonna get this together right now. We're gonna add these tomatoes right quick, put the tomatoes in there, and what we got next, I think we got a habanero pepper. You gotta take the stem off. So take the stem off, then we're gonna add an orange bell pepper. You're gonna add some ginger to it. You know, I didn't have this powdered ginger will do, just like I'm doing here. So I'm gonna take this over to the blender. I just add, was it like 16 ounces of water. You can add 8. I just did 16. It was a regular water bottle. So you take this ingredients and you blend it together. So this is like your tomato sauce right here. Most time people cook this when they're making jollof rice, but this is a little recipe that I found that's a little bit faster. So what we do, we take and put some olive oil in a pot. Sometimes people cook in the skillet, but this is what I had. So I had a red onion. We'll take this red onion, chop it up, kind of like dice it a little bit, and then take that, let the olive oil heat up. Put this red onion up in there. You know, let it cook down. Then once it cooked down, I'm gonna add some Himalayan salt. Get that up in there. It may seem like a lot, but it wasn't. Then we have like some turmeric. Put that up in there. Nice. Then we have some paprika. Give like a little smoky flavor. Always a nice touch. And then what do we have next? We have this is white pepper. So I didn't add some curry powder as well. So once I have this together, give it a nice little stir. You know, a nice little mix around. Get everything nice and even. Heat it. Really good. Yeah, this is like my first time ever making this jollof rice. I was like, you know what? Hey, let me try this thing. So I found a pretty good recipe online. So you have like tomato paste. Put a tomato paste in there. Stir that around. Heat it up. Now, this was the one thing that was kind of tricky here. So you heat this up with the oil. Just keep stirring. You know, some people say it has to like go into like little balls or whatever, but it didn't. So I just added some vegetable broth, the bouillon. Got that in there. Just let that cook and keep stirring. You know what I did, and I took some rice. It's uncooked rice, but I did wash it till the water was clear. Dump that up in there. So what you want to do, you want to coat your rice with this tomato paste that you have up in there with the oil. Get that nice and coated. You know, make sure all the grains are coated. So I definitely had to stir it a little bit, get everything coated in a nice manner. So once I got that together like that, then I added, and once I got the rice and everything coated, and I added some bay leaf. It was maybe like 2 bay leaves. It was like the last bit I had. Then I added my tomato smoothie. You can put it, say it like that. Pour that up in there. Let that simmer for a little bit. Then I covered it with a lid. I cooked this for about, I'm gonna say around like 20 or so minutes. And then after that, I let it sit for another 10. And there you have it. Jollof rice. Following some more recipes.
Welcome Morocco.